Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we're taking a look at the EZA transforming Vegeta right here. I think that this guy is easily one of the worst characters we got in all of 2023. If you compare like, all the free-to-play characters together, all the EZA characters together, all the summonable LRs and Dokkan Fest, stuff like that. Like, I just don't know what they were thinking with this guy. Like, this is just, it's crazy. I think it's crazy. Like, we all, it was so funny because, certain characters would be thought of much differently if Global was caught up. Like, certain situations would be thought of much differently if Global and JP were caught up. Everyone went crazy for the Int TR Goku Black. I think Int Goku Black is better than this guy. Okay, here we are, turn 1. Dude, he has 150. We have 100. We have support. This is a 200% leader skill with support. He's got 154k. 154. Like, it's not. Oh well, see here. No, dude, he's just that bad. So I don't know what they were thinking. Remember, there's a huge difference between super class characters and extreme class characters too. This is what helps the Int TR Goku Black compared to like this guy. Super class characters are taking more damage from villains, which all of the toughest bosses are villains. I mean, if you line up the top 10 hardest fights in the game, it's all villains except for like 2. The Trunks in the Gods Immortal event, and then the Vegeta Blue in the Gods Immortal event. That's gotta be it, right? But it's all the rest is villains. So villains are in a better environment in the game to be able to sort of like withstand pressure from the bosses. Villains don't need as much defense to tank as superclass characters do against the current big bosses right now. So, again, I couldn't tell you. I just don't know what to tell you. So, we're going to a Dokkan event for this. This video right here, we're just going to see Vegeta. I'm going to try and make him look good, right? We're just going to go into a low pressure environment, a Dokkan event. I'm just going to let it fly. We're going to let Vegeta get all the way built up. Now, I think Vegeta is terrible. He's horrible. He's god-awful. But by the time we get to, like, God form, I think he does become quite good. But, again, like, that's, turn 1. Okay, so turn 2, Super Saiyan. Turn 4 will be Super Vegeta. Turn 6 will be Super Saiyan 2. Turn 8 will be God Vegeta. Turn 10 will be Blue Vegeta. So it's going to take us until turn 10 for this kid to actually be decent. Now, keep in mind that every super attack Vegeta does, he greatly stacks defense, right? So every super attack, 5 million. So Vegeta has a guaranteed additional super because we got 7 key spheres. Vegeta also gets 15% attack per key sphere obtained. That was a hidden potential system additional. Unfortunately, it's a normal. Of course, that does hurt us because, we're not going to have as much defense. Vegeta gets an extra this is hilarious. Vegeta gets an extra 30% defense when performing a super attack. 30%. I don't understand why Vegeta is not getting attack on that as well. Because, I mean, you guys see it? A 5 million attack stat. I don't need to tell you guys that a 5 million attack stat is terrible, right? Like, I don't need to tell you guys. Like, it's like, yeah, like, it's, we're not in 2019, right? Like, yeah, sorry, Vegeta. Like, we're not looking for 5 million attack stats. So, it's just going to be tough. I don't know what's going on with the cord. Oh, but damn, looks like it's going to be a tough recording day for me because we're here where I don't even touch the cord. Oh, actually, I think 2 cords are touching each other. That's a concern. Let me try and move because I've got like I have like a wireless charger. Like, it's like a stand. Like, it's perfect, right? And I just put my phone on it. I got it plugged into the infamous cord. And I think those 2 cords were touching right there. So we should be good. But it's gonna, I can tell already, this is, some people have like bad hair days. Well, I have bad cord days where, on any given day, the cord just decides, like today, I give up today. That's basically what happens. Hey, listen, don't ask me, man. Don't ask me. All right, so we transform into Super Vegeta. So he gets a little bit better here. A little bit. But it's just like he gets an extra 10% attack and defense at the start of turn right here. Well, let's just go over here. So it's like he's getting an extra 10% attack and defense. He gets slow incremental increases for his start of turn stats. Now he's getting 40% defense on super instead of 30%. He gets 18% attack per key sphere. Now, wait a minute. This is a 2023 character. Look at his passive. You want to see what other 2023 character passives look like? Here's other 2023 character passives, by the way. This guy is an EZA as well. I mean, his isn't the biggest, but you can tell it's bigger, right? Like, you know, I don't, like, it's crazy. Here's a free-to-play World Tournament character, the bigger passive. Like, I don't know, I actually don't know what this, again, I think this Vegeta, he is high up on worst units of 2023. Oh, did I do that video? Worst characters of 2023? I should. Did I do that? Oh, I gotta pump that out. This guy, he's high up. Dude, that's a tough video to make. We could do a top 50 worst characters of 2020, right? Top 70 worst characters of 2023. It's a tough fight, man. It's a lot of competition this year. All right, so he gets the 18% attack per key sphere. Oh boy, 18%. Let me calm down. The additional super is 7 or more key spheres. I've glossed over it up to this point, but Vegeta, again, for some reason, he has a 70% chance to change STR key spheres into physical. But for some reason, it's not guaranteed. I don't understand why. If it was Rainbow Orb changing is obscenely powerful. It's like, okay, like I can kind of get it a little bit. But just, dude, it's type orbs. Like, even if he creates type orbs, it's not guaranteed that, oh, we're good. We got type orbs. Now we have our 7 orbs for the additional super. Like, it's ridiculous. So he's at 288 right here. So, I mean, we'll just keep going. Remember, we'd like to get as many stacks as possible for Vegeta. He's up to 6.3. Not really too good. There's the guaranteed additional super. Remember that he does no hidden potential system. Okay, so that's 2 for 2 turns with no hidden potential system, unfortunately. All right. We'll just skip to the next rotation, Super Saiyan 2, see how it goes. All right, guys, so here we go. Now we have our boy Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta out here. So, again, unfortunately, even at Super Saiyan 2 level, it's still just small incremental increases. You guys see what I'm talking about, right? We're on turn 6. I mean, I have always been much higher on... It feels like sometimes... I don't know. I'm always just very high on defense, right? The ability to take boss attacks, I found to be just much more effective strategy going many years back in Dokkan, right? Now, oftentimes I've heard many people, like, even when Red Zone was out, people were like, oh, I think, like, 300k defense is pretty good. Like, just foolish, utter foolishness, right? Look at this. He's at 400k, all right? It's turn 6. Do you know what the bosses hit like on turn 1 now? Goku Black, he supers for 1.5 on turn 1, slot 1. Oh my god, dude, it really is a bad cord day. Let me reset my phone, maybe. Well, I'll finish the rant, but it's just, like, it's not even, like, nowhere near enough. Like, to say he doesn't have enough defense, like, I'm making a point now that stacking sucks at this point. Like, you can't, it's not just we're stacking defense and we're good anymore. Like, you need way more, especially because Dokkan, for the most part, I mean, a lot of these fights are just fast, difficult right away because it's harder, right? Like, we have waves of characters who build up, so they put all the difficulty just out front, and it makes it harder, which is the point of what they're doing. We do have the Omega fight. Again, Global's in limbo. Again, it's stupid. If it's up to me, Global would have been caught up 8 years ago. So, I mean, don't talk to me, man. I would have caught... If I had to say, Global would have been caught up many years ago. The Omega fight. Right? Like, the Omega fight, you could build these characters up. But, like, dude, this guy... I'm going to do a long video for him. Again, this video is just kind of like showing what he does. We're going to let him get up to blue. I'm going to do a long showcase for this kid. And, I mean, keep in mind, there's no way we're going to... I mean, we're going to die every run. I don't even think we'll get a single win in the video. Like, every single run, death. Just boom, boom, boom. It's just death, 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 death. Because he's a Cyberman in tough fights. As a fairly recent character. So again, like we're kind of loaded in here. I mean, he's 130% stats start a turn, 40% defense on super attack. He's now at 20% attack per key sphere. His additional super is now only with 6 key spheres, so it's a little bit better. His orb changing is now guaranteed. But it's like, dude, like, you guys get it. You guys get it. Yeah, not really too much to work with here. All right, so now we're about to move over to God Vegeta. So right around here, I found is where this guy becomes decent. Although, to be fair, I don't think it's necessarily because, oh, like, he's just so much better at God. But now we've had... Damn, no, I mean, I've been telling people that he's okay. By the way, I do think that God Vegeta... This cord is driving me crazy. Like, it's actually just, like, cutting in and out by itself today. This would make a sick Dokkan Fest from the Broly movie. Oh, yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That would be, I think, a bomb-ass Dokkan Fest. Okay, so, because God Vegeta has had, you know, no presence in Dokkan. The day that the Broly movie stuff dropped, it made no sense why again, if you're a newer player, the day the Broly movie stuff dropped, it was like, what the hell? Remember, Tech God Goku has Prepare for Battle and Over in a Flash, and God Vegeta just had Over in a Flash. Like, there was a million... It made no sense. God Vegeta has had no impact on Dokkan whatsoever. I would love a God Vegeta Dokkan Fest. I think that'd be fire. Because, I mean, both Legends and Dokkan, I forgot they could release Vegeta characters, too, by the way. That's very, very odd. All right, so he's at 140%, 50% defense on super attack, 25% attack per key sphere obtained, additional super with 5 or more key spheres, changes STR to physical. I mean, at this point, though, I mean, he is getting the 50% defense on super. So, I mean, you know, after he supers, we're going to get up to, what, like that 700, 800k range up in there. But, I mean, still, this is, I mean, guys, we're on turn 8. This is turn 8, man. Like, it just takes too long. It takes too long. All right, now we got him linked next to Dokkan Fest God Goku, which is good. I'm glad that the Super Saiyan team, this 200% Super Saiyan team does exist. Actually, I could do this. Well, let's just make sure we do this. I don't want God Vegeta to get tagged by that Paragus to lower his defense or anything. So we'll go ahead and hit this. We have, you know, most of our links up. Remember that transforming Vegeta, his links do change quite a bit throughout his transformations, right? You know, in his earlier forms, right? Like, he's rocking out there with Super Saiyan, Royal Lineage, Prodigy, Saiyan Pride, Golden Warrior, Prepare for Battle, and Fierce Battle. But by the time we get to God Vegeta and Blue Vegeta, you know, now, you know, at God Vegeta form here, he's sitting here with Super Saiyan, Royal Lineage, Prodigies, Godly Power, Warrior Gods, Over in a Flash, and Fierce Battle. So we have most of these up. Let's go ahead and see what he can do. Let's see some of these numbers God Vegeta will give us. Yeah, again, I've been telling people I think he's decent at God Vegeta, but let's see. Let's see what he does right here. But it seems like, no, like he's only actually solid at Blue Vegeta. I guess, yes, it's going to be a tough, long video. I mean, I don't know. What's the floor of one of these long videos? I think the shortest one I did was Super Trunks. That was kind of before I solidified a format for it, though. And Super Trunks was... He's just doing 7 million attack stats in turn 8, dude. Like, come on. Super Trunks was... No, it's the Gohan and Piccolo one. It was... Oh, was that 3 right there? Okay. The Gohan and Piccolo was an hour and 1. I'm going to just make sure that they're an hour. As long as it's an hour. Just an hour of God Vegeta deaths over and over and over and over and over, and we'll be getting out of there. Oh, yeah. It'll be a fun video. Because you know, Vegeta dies, and I... Guys, you know... What am I supposed to do? We were running a Sideman. My fault. My fault. We got a Sideman on the team. Alright, so now we're transforming into Blue Vegeta. Alrighty, so again, here is the transformed blue Vegeta. Alright, so now things get a little bit different. Yeah, see, now he definitely is good at this point, no doubt about it. Because now we're deep into 1,000,000 defense, right? Oh, well, that's actually much higher than that, because his super attack effect now, he's getting 50% attack and defense. And then the passive, so we're now at 150% of stats, 50% defense on super attack, 30% attack per key sphere. He disables enemy guard with 3 key spheres, additional super with 5 key spheres, guaranteed crit with 23 key spheres. The first turn, he changes all key spheres to physical, and then on his next turn, he begins changing STR key spheres to physical key spheres. So, I mean, this is going to be a very dominant turn right here. And it's like, you know, I could envision people looking at this and going like, you know, oh my gosh, he's so good. And it's like, I mean, he could be. But, like, there's no relevant difficulty fight. Like, there's no fight where this guy helps you, where you could actually do this. I can't, we wouldn't even have been able to do this in, like, one of the legendary events or something like that. Like, this is literally only something I could do against, like, an immortal boss that has no pressure against us. Right? Like this guy is worthless. Maybe he would be a great burst mode character, but EZA TURs, I mean, they're above great burst mode character. All right, like I'll say that. Okay, like they'll be pretty good for burst mode about like sub EZAs and shit like that. Free to play characters, not EZA Dokkan Fest TURs. Yeah, I mean this is crazy, right? This is 19 million guaranteed crit, and he has a guaranteed additional super following, and he gets 50% stats from that. See, he's ridiculous at blue, but it's just, I mean, that's cool, but I mean, you don't just wake up and him 10 system additional normal right there. Still did good damage though because it's guaranteed crit. But yeah, there's this transforming Vegeta. I changed. Yeah, I was wrong. It's not that he sucks until God. He sucks until blue. He sucks. But you get to blue and he's insane. He's ridiculous. Right? Because, I mean, we basically turn one, like, we were, not turn one, but we started the turn essentially with 1,000,000 defense. He gets 50% on his passive on super attack, and then 50% from his super attack effect, which we got twice. Right? So the bastard, I mean, he's got some stuff. He has juice, but it's on turn 9 or turn 10, which it's just too far. It sucks. The art is cool. This was a very popular character when he first came out. I do think Vegeta is overly disrespected right now in Dokkan Legends, all these games. So I would love to see powerful Vegeta characters just one after the next. Boom, boom, boom. Because Vegeta does deserve it. I mean, dude, Piccolo has finally got, like, for years we were demanding justice for Piccolo. He got it. He got it. I mean, to be fair, like, for a while, like, Vegeta was a lot of the best units in the game were these, like, Goku and Vegeta combo characters. I mean, even still, that is true, but, like, Vegeta just has had no relevant Vegeta, like, alone characters since when? Let's look at Vegeta family right here. Here's Vegeta family. Relevant, like, standalone Vegeta. Like, this guy is good, but, like, he's a banner unit, like, support, but he was very good when he came out. But, I mean, he's not, you know, like you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, he's not what Dokkan Fest God Goku is or something like that. This guy was mid. Man, this guy had a great renaissance when Vegeta and Trunks came out. He was very strong. I really liked him. Great for the Cell Max fight, one of the toughest fights ever, I guess. This character was very good. So is Super Vegeta. But, like, I mean, we're talking 2 years ago, man. So, I don't know. I mean, it's 2024 now, and this guy came out in 2021. All right, so let me know what you guys think of Transforming Vegeta. Whew.